I mean, have a look at that. Wow. Man, I know I say this every week, but that's so good, it should be illegal. Hi, I'm Schuey, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to make some tasty pork smash burgers. There's no need to take notes. As always, the ingredients are in the description. So just sit back, grab a drink or two, and let's get into it. We're going to need some sauce for these burgers, and I want to use some Tonkatsu sauce. Now, I was going to make some up. That was until I found this at my local supermarket. So now that we've freed up some time in not making the sauce, you've got plenty of time to go and like this video. Smash burgers need a fatty meat, not only to make them tasty, but it also helps stick them together when they're on that hot grill. So I dropped into my local butcher, Gippsland Premium Meats, and asked them if they could grind me up some pork shoulder. Just one pass through on the coarse setting is all it needs. Then all I've done is weighed it out into 100-gram balls. That's it, prep done. I hope your butcher's as good as mine. We also need some buns, cheese and seasoning for these burgers. Buns, I went with brioche because they're soft, sweet, and I like them. Cheese, I went with mozzarella because it pairs really well with pork. And some pork crackle. That's right, just to change it up a bit, add some crunch to these burgers. And for seasoning, we're just going to add kosher salt. Okay, it's time to get this party started. Today we need a flat top grill. Charcoal, cast iron pan or gas top cooker, doesn't matter as long as it's flat. I'm using my FT400 Weber flat top grill for this today. Just turn on the liquid charcoal and give the hot plate 10 minutes to warm up. Now don't get impatient, don't start throwing your burgers on a cold grill. Give it that 10 minutes, it needs it. What else do we need to make smash burgers? A burger smasher would be good. I also like to use baking paper. It stops anything sticking to that burger smasher. Some oil, I'm using avocado oil today. And a big spatula. Hopefully by now you've subscribed to the channel, and while you're there, hit that bell button. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Today, we're cooking with a high direct heat. The cook itself's only going to take 5 or 6 minutes. So for those of you who like to follow my beer timer, you're looking at a 1 beer cook. Sorry, they can't all be 10 beer cooks. Or can they? All right, we have all our ingredients laid out. That hot plate is ready. How do I know that, you ask? If you don't want to put your hand on it and leave it there, it's hot enough. So first up, we want to put a bit of oil on the hot plate. Now place the burger patties on that hot plate. Hear that sizzle? That's what you want to hear. Now give them a generous seasoning of kosher salt. Using the baking paper and the burger smasher, let's smash them flat. I always do my patties twice. And the other one. And once you can see liquid pooling on the top, that's when it's time to flip them. Now we're going to add our cheese to both pieces. Add our bun, just to toast it up a bit. And take the buns off. Add some Tonkatsu sauce. And the double burger, double cheese patties. Add some more of that Tonkatsu sauce. And some of the pork crackle that I've just ground up while it was in the bag. It's just going to give a nice bit of texture. Give that a lid. Seriously, it couldn't get any easier. There's only one thing left to do now. Wow. Man, I know I say this every week, but that's so good, it should be illegal. As always, cheers for watching.